Welcome back to the Hobby Collab. You have the dynamic duo, the mothers of Dragon, Kate and Meg today. Kate? I say Kate? Cat. I'm losing my mind. Separated by a single E.
I know.
Okay, I do have a good friend, Kate. And so my brain just flip-flopped. Yeah.
Well,
anyway, hi, Kat. My good friend, Kat. It's nice to have you back.
Yeah.
Wrapping up Smaug, finally.
Right?
Like, we thought we were done, but he's not. He's almost done.
Almost.
Yeah.
Well, it was just, I mean, it's Forge World. So, like,
yeah,
you know, there's gapping and stuff. Yeah. And we painted him up, didn't put the wings on during that grand old stream, and now he finally has wings. Yeah.
So we're taking a look at him up close. You guys can see where we're at. These black areas are where we attached the wings and actually redid some primers. So today we're going to spend the day finishing that up, color matching it to the rest of the dragon, and then also doing some touch-up because he's big and he bumps into stuff and he's chipping in a few places. So we're going to be doing that. It's been a while. How well do you remember the color recipe for this?
Not at all. So thankfully, we wrote it down.
Yeah, we actually, if you guys didn't join us for the marathon, that video is now, that live stream is now in a playlist on our page. It's the Smaug journey, and it actually in the description has the entire recipe, the entire process that we went through. So we have that pulled up so that we have it to refer to while we finish him. Yeah.
Thankfully, we have all these colors here.
Yes.
Well too. So, yeah. I was surprised how well he like sat though. Honestly, when we were going through stuff,
he was behaved.
Yeah. We did have a journey of knocking off more of his spines. Several times while putting his wings on, but they're on now, and no one will ever know unless you watch those streams. So
yeah, and I'm sure they'll fall off like a million more times. So
I'm surprised we didn't lose any.
Right,
I think that's
biggest,
a win. That's the biggest thing. Yeah. I'm gonna take that as a win.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're ready to get started. Yeah. There's no inspired by this time because we're inspired by ourselves
for finally finishing this.
That's right. And don't forget, you guys, take a look at our poll. We have a poll about which Middle-earth evil faction interests you the most. Kat and I have never played this game.
No.
I don't even think we've read the rules.
No.
But we're going to play with Smaug.
Yes.
Like, we're going to take turns being the dragon when we play with this.
Yeah. This is our faction.
Yeah.
This
is it.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get started. So I think to start... The base coat was this, and I didn't even bring it out. It's 2 thin coats, the Curious Leather, and then we have Corn Red, followed by Mephiston Red. So let me go grab a couple of those.
Yeah. And
we'll get going.
Because I remember when we were, choosing the color scheme for this, it was like, oh, it's this red, this particular red, and like...
didn't exist.
It was completely sold out everywhere. So it's like here's like a close enough dupe, and it actually was really good. It was the Duncan Rhodes thing, right? Yeah. So that was really fun. And it was like when this paint line was still like super new. So that's great. Oh, look, it matches my shirt. Wow. Fun. Anywho, it's been a while since I've been on the stream. Oh no.
Yeah, it's so nice to have you back.
It's very nice to be back. If my work asks, I'm at a dentist appointment. So
don't tattle.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure they won't care.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here you are. We're gonna try.
Thanks.
And not move him too
right
badly, because I know the stream was very chaotic, and so we're gonna try and keep this stream less
chaotic,
chaotic-ish.
Well, it's just you and me. You and I are not agents of chaos when we're together.
Not at all. Not even a little.
No. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I think both of us were kind of running on, like, getting here by the skin of our teeth.
Yeah.
Getting prepped. Yeah, so my earlier flub is forgivable.
Yes.
It was good, though.
It was great. I think it was a good start.
It really sets the tone.
For how intact our brains are right now.
Yeah, good thing we're not painting this dragon green like a traditional dragon.
Well, there is.
Because we're just, like, so confused.
Right. There is some green on the table, so better not grab it on accident.
I'm going to snag. Actually, this brush might be too stiff. You don't want a stiff brush because sometimes the stiff brushes push the paint away from where you want it.
So, I am going to go a little bit outside of this black area, mostly just because I don't want like a harsh line, and I'm going to try and blend it in to what we have here.
Makes sense. And I'm going to ask you, like, how thin would you say you would make these paints?
Fairly. I mean, like, I want it to cover. I don't want to go over it several times.
Okay. So we're not going to do a million thin coats. We're gonna maybe
we're going to do two.
Just
maybe.
two.
I don't know. We'll see. Because we also have a bunch of colors to layer on top of it.
Right.
And then a lot of this was airbrushed. Almost the majority of this was airbrushed. And
right.
so trying to blend that is going to be, I don't know, maybe the hardest part. So.
Yeah, making it look seamless.
Right.
With two totally different methods of painting.
Yeah. To be fair, though, we did keep the green stuff fairly thin. Like, we didn't go crazy with it. So, you know, it's not like a huge surface area to cover. So, we'll see. And so will the rest of you.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be fun.
I think so, too. I guess I'll take care of the back half, and you can get the front half.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess. I was going to ask you something, and then I forgot.
Oh.
Bollocks.
Well, how was
Meg?
your holidays?
Oh, my gosh. Holidays for us were interesting. Both of us got, like, mildly, well, I shouldn't say mildly. Zach got a little more ill than I got.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, both of us got a little ill, and it sort of set back our plans to, like, make progress on the channel and, like, you know, do some, like, upkeep things that we've been needing to do. But it was okay. We took it easy. We did a Friendsgiving on Friday, which was cool. We played some games.
That's fun.
Yeah. Zach and I cooked a little bit. I made a, what is it called? Sausage roll. Because I've been watching. We've been watching.
Yeah.
Great British Bake Off.
Oh, so much.
Yeah. Every time I see a sausage roll, I'm like, give me that sausage roll. I want to eat the whole thing.
Right. I want to try it. And it's like, oh, yeah, here's this super well-known baked good. And I'm just like, I've never heard of that in my life. But I want to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me, Great British Bake Off made me crave cannolis.
Okay.
Because I've been going through and, like, watching older episodes and stuff.
Yeah.
And for my birthday, took a trip down to Universal, and then on the way back up, stopped at this really nice Italian restaurant, and it was like voted best cannoli, and I'm like, awesome,
perfect,
amazing. They were burnt, and I was very sad.
What a ripoff.
I know. Yeah, I was like, okay, that's okay. But thankfully, like, there's an Italian bakery, like, within walking distance of where I live, and I've looked at their menu and went, next time, and then walked away, and I haven't gone back since. So, you know, that's my journey with cannolis right now.
Yeah. Guys, a reminder, there's lots of ways to support the show. Thank you for watching. That is the first step in supporting the show, just being here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotta get those numbers up, right? These are rookie numbers. You can send us fan mail. You can send us a super chat. That's a really great way to support us. Any amount will do, and we'll do our best to answer your questions or make fools of ourselves as your super chat requests. Mm-hmm. Also, memberships. Memberships are how we get new folks to join us on Fridays for our journeys and have more fun with us. It's really funny. We get a lot of people who donate like a bunch of memberships, and sometimes it's more than is available, right, in our chat. So it'll like float around to the ether and assign itself to somebody who's just checked in once or twice maybe. Right. And once in a while you'll get somebody who's like, what is this? I don't know what this is. Why do I have this membership?
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah. But a lot of times they come by and like check it out, which is really nice. Yeah. Let's see.
And then another way of supporting is possibly purchasing things.
Guys, wow. We do have an Etsy shop. And
let's do this. Yeah.
We have this opportunity for you to have one last chance to get a shirt. We're going to close up the shirt sales? Yeah, sales this Friday. So we want to get these out by Christmas. Something was up with the shop, and we had this extra last chance to place another order for shirts. So get your orders in. The Etsy shop link is in our description. And these are the colors available that you can check out. Look at how cool we look in them.
Right. Sorry, hold on.
Yeah.
Line up.
Here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like backwards. Yeah, like that. Wait.
Okay.
It's so hard to do this.
Okay, we got this. I feel like, you know those, did you ever have any of those like paper dolls? And then you like cut the clothes out, but then you gotta leave the little tabs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always cut the tabs off on accident.
It's this.
So. Yeah.
Cool. So go check that out. And we have some super chats already. And looks like we're getting sniped. Some of you guys are getting sniped in chat. Soups, thank you for the membership. Who did you snipe? Welcome, Escape. Good job. And Saray has sniped Bob Rob. So welcome to the club, guys. Glad to have you.
Sweet.
Hope you enjoy. We do have a journey stream that is just for members, so you get to go check that out. That is going to be this Friday with Saray. Yeah, Saray's working on, I think he might have changed it, but last I heard he was working on updating some of his models. It might be different now. You guys Saray can,
I guess on Friday
confirm
we'll find out.
Yeah, confirm in chat since he is there. Nick, I love your amount. That's great. Wow, Smaug almost done. Congrats. Smaug giveaway when? Haha, very funny.
I think we've
Can
all
you
grown
imagine?
Way too attached
I know.
to this. Also,
thank you, Nick.
Nightmare to pack.
Oh my gosh. There's no way. It would have to be like limited to the Bay Area, and you have to pick them up.
Like personally hand it over, and then you got to sign a waiver, and if whatever happens after he exchanges hands is
And I would be pretty sad. To give away Smaug.
Yeah. He's a little baby.
He's our baby.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna take turns.
He's a little cat baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. With some cat hair on him right now.
I think that's.
I'm gonna wait for that to dry.
Yeah. But I don't think we need more brown.
No.
Next is the corn red.
Yeah.
So we'll do like a glaze of this over the top.
Yeah, awesome. I'm excited. Smaug's been like more than a year journey, right? So it's really cool to see him.
Yeah, if any of you guys followed on at Hobby Titans, that was where the unboxing happened. So it's been a long, long time because Hobby Titans doesn't even exist. And now here he is.
Exactly.
He made it.
Yeah. He lived with me for a while I sanded down all of him and tried fixing some issues that he had, and then was just like, okay, he's in a box.
He's gonna stay there till we do something with him.
Until we have a plan. And
oh
then,
my gosh.
Yeah. I had like a bag of tools set aside for him and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. We had a lot of fun putting him together. It was so daunting too because he's so big.
And there was also a lot of issues.
Yeah. Like he comes with problems, and it's Forge World, and you know, Forge World comes with its own problems. But we made a bunch of videos in they're in that playlist, that Smaug Journey playlist.
The journey of assembling the assembly of Smaug, right, instead of the desecration.
Yeah.
So
this is before he plummets to the lake of Lake Town. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you wouldn't know that since you haven't seen the movies because you hate them. You haven't committed them to memory.
No, yeah. The moment I saw them, I was like, well, that's forgettable.
Have you read the book?
No. I've tried reading Tolkien like a few times in my life, and it's never something that's like stuck with me, and I don't like struggling through reading things. So
yeah,
just because like, oh yeah, it's like a classic, or you got to, and I'm like, cool, I'm gonna go read my other books.
Yeah. I mean, reading should be enjoyed, and that's what movies are for. Right? When the reading isn't enjoyable.
It's so bright. I'm gonna mix a little bit.
Sure. Guys, we have a few segments today. We have a quiz for Cat.
Wow.
We love quizzes.
I love quizzes.
They're always very serious and
should always be taken seriously.
Give a fair assessment of your knowledge of something. We have fan stuff today. There's lots of fan stuff.
Love that.
And then, of course, our poll. And we're going to take a look at some of these armies from Games Workshop when we reveal the results. So far, Isengard is the winner. I wonder if that's going to change. Don't forget to get your votes in. We'll be closing that in a little while. Yeah.
I keep forgetting we're going to wash over it. And I'm like, wow, this is so bright. But it's going to dry down. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Honestly, looking at the camera, it doesn't look so glaringly obvious. So I think we're doing something okay.
Looking all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably going to do a couple layers of this red.
Yeah, well,
it's corn red right now.
It goes on so bright, but it's also an air paint, and so I know it's like really thin.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. I'm trying not to get my hair in anything though. So.
Yeah. Not like a real cat.
Yeah, like it's hair all over everything.
Without concern.
No, I swear I had one of Bartok's hairs in my eye.
Probably.
And I was just like, I can't.
Oh, no. That would kill Saray.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he allergic?
He is. Ooh, sorry. Doxing Saray. Saray's allergic to cats. Sorry,
everyone's just going to send packages like loaded with cat hair now.
Addressed to Saray.
Yeah.
Saray's the only one allowed to open it.
I don't think that'll be suspicious at all.
No.
I think that's totally fine. It doesn't look so glaringly obvious on camera, so I just gotta trust it. I just gotta trust the process. But also, we're going to wash over it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. When I was first learning miniature painting, this exact thing, doing what we're doing, trying to blend hand brush into airbrush stuff, almost made me give up my journey.
Oh my gosh.
It was like one of the first things that I tried doing, and I was like, I suck. This isn't for me, and I was like really upset. But I learned, and we're okay. And I learned that it's a really difficult process, no matter where you're at in your journey. So just gotta trust the process.
Yeah, I mean, Zach will tell you, like when I first started when he first started trying to teach me, and I say trying because I was hard to teach, airbrushing, I got upset. I got really mad. Like, I had a lot of emotions.
It's frustrating.
Yeah. And I think, well, what he had, it was something like terrain related, so it wasn't too
technical.
Yeah, like low stakes.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had stuck the whatever it was on like the blue tack and on like the the corks, and I turned the airbrush on and they like flew away, like whatever it was, and I was like, okay, well, I'll try that again. And I put it back and I did it again, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I hate this. I don't want to use the airbrush. Like, I just like gave up real fast.
Yeah.
Kind of a baby.
Yeah, what was I doing? Oh, I was trying to put this like super complex geometric pattern onto the shoulder of I think a warden, like a night warden. And I had some overspray. And so I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. I'm just using a bunch of different grays. Like, I'll go in with a gray. And then it was just such a stark difference because I had done this, like, beautiful blend of everything. And so then I'm, like, trying to just, like, paint a single color onto this overspray. And I was like, I just ruined it. I give up. I hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's okay. We all have our things. I don't even know if I finished painting that.
You truly gave up.
I truly was just like, nope. I need to work on like blending with a paintbrush, because like everything that I had done up to that point was only with an airbrush, and so I got really good at blending with an airbrush, but I could not blend with a paintbrush, and so I was like, okay, cool, let me switch. And then I painted like this little chibi Cthulhu.
Oh,
and
cute.
everything was fully just by a brush. And I was like, okay, I can blend now. But then I had like lost interest in what I was doing, so it just was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I think I sold the rest of that model because someone wanted the pieces for it. So it's great.
Well, I mean, our hands are what we're most comfortable with, right? Like, we live with them.
Right.
So, yeah, it takes a while to get used to it. And just because you give up once doesn't mean you have to necessarily give up forever. Just wasn't the right time.
I pivoted is how I like to put it. It was also just because, like, I wasn't interested in making an Imperial Knight army anymore. Like, at first I was like, okay, if I'm going to play 40K, I want to make it so that I'm painting the least amount of models possible.
Yeah.
And
then like the least amount, because then you learn the least amount of rules. Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah. And then I was like, never mind. Maybe 40K is not for me. So I don't know. I find that, like, when it comes to artistic endeavors, I go, ooh, I really like this. I really like this a lot. And then the moment I achieve it, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Zach, let's not write off giving up forever. Truer words were never spoken.
I mean, yeah, I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've, like, picked up and put down crocheting over the years.
Oh, sure.
And now it's been, like, my obsession for months.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Months.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it's the longest streak so far.
That's good. I've been trying to knit this shirt for over a year. I mean, I say trying, like, loosely because I've just been busy. And I'm one of these knitters who's like, when I make a mistake, I'll just like push through it. I'll push through it. I'm not gonna.
Oh, you won't frog
I'm
it?
like, it's okay. I'm sure no one will notice. And then the more I go, the more mistakes I make. I'm like, it's okay. I'll just tell people the story or whatever it is, right?
Yeah. Or like I'll go in with like the little fix it tool and like try and do it and it just never works. Yeah.
I'm like, well, this isn't for anybody else. It's for me. I'll just deal with it. I don't feel like frogging this. I got like, I want to say 90% done with the shirt. Oh, no. And then I realized like, Meg, you need to like get a grip and start over because you're not going to wear this if it looks like this.
Right.
And so I did that. And then I restarted it actually a couple of months ago. And, or maybe, no, probably just a month ago. Time flies, you know? And picked it up the other day to do another row and realized I had twisted it.
Oh, no.
I was like, how did I not catch this? So I had to frog it again.
There's a scarf that I'm working on right now, and the pattern is only supposed to be on one side, and so like when you're working on it, then you flip it, then it's like, okay, this is just a normal row. You flip it again, and then it's like, okay, you work on that like weird pattern. I realized way too late, like way too far into it, that I had accidentally done one row on the back side of it with this like weird ribbed pattern. And I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna touch it. Okay. And I the moment I noticed I put that scarf down, I'm like, I'm gonna work on something else, and I haven't touched it since. So yeah.
It's just so much better to
It's like 5 rows over. In. Yeah. And I'm like on row like 50 now. So I can't.
Yeah. Ugh. I know. It's good to put things down when you're not feeling it. Yeah. Because you're probably just going to make it worse.
I think that's one really good thing about like painting, especially. Because it's like you could just paint over, you know.
Yeah.
With stuff you don't have to start over. You can. Right. And sometimes it is worth it to just start over, especially if you're painting like a huge army, and like when you start and then when you finish, or like as more models come out, it's like years later and you've improved vastly until like your first units are like at that point, then it's like, okay, yeah, I'll just redo these like couple units, and it's like 5 dudes in comparison to the thousands. So
yeah. Well, let's see. We did a marathon for Smaug. We have another marathon coming up. We have a giveaway. Christmas is upon us.
Yes.
It's coming up quick. And so we wanted to do something really special for it. We wanted to give away something very cool to one of our lucky fans. And so we're going to be painting up Blood Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 Sundays from now at 10 a.m.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day, but yeah, so you guys tell your friends. This is going to be cool because you are going to have a fully painted Blood Bowl set ready to go, the whole box, all the instructions, everything that comes with the base game. So you'll be able to find a friend over Christmas break and play. Like, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, or just like get a mirror or something. I don't know. That would be really fun.
Make your dog play with you.
I've heard Blood Bowl is actually like a ton of fun, and the video game for it is actually pretty like fun too. But I don't know. There's something about like the tactile like minis. So yeah.
I played the card game and I like the card game a lot.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know they had a card game.
So I'm pretty excited. I want to honestly get my own. I have my own army, my own team for it, but we don't have the base game. So I desperately want the base game for it so that I can play too. But yeah, so join us that day. You guys probably might remember from our last marathon giveaways how to enter. That is by leaving a comment on the video once the marathon's over. So grab some friends, grab some enemies, grab some family.
Just grab a stranger.
Yeah.
Off the street.
And have them also leave comments for you so that they can give it to you if they win, if they don't want it.
Right.
You know?
Bribe people.
Yeah.
We're bribery. Not above blackmail. I think that would be fine, especially for the holidays.
Yeah. This Sunday, we're going to be painting the 2 referees that come in the box, so you guys can join us for that. That'll be fun. Little preview.
Little sneak peek
into the into the box. Anybody out there already play Blood Bowl? That'd be such a cool gift to like, oh, I have this already, so I'm going to give this to somebody.
Right, it's fully painted.
To your
or you can give away your old crusty Blood Bowl stuff and keep this one.
There you go.
It's going to be so much better.
All right. I'm trying to think. I guess I could probably do another layer of this color.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to dry, because the moment it dries, it's like, ooh, okay, it's not as stark.
Yeah.
But it's getting there. It's also like where it meets is also just pretty dark in general. Like, the scales are black. Yeah. And then the wings are pretty dark red. So,
which I don't hate. I mean, it makes sense it'd be a little darker towards the center, but I don't want it to look like a big dark line. Yeah. It should just be in the crevasses.
Yeah. And there is a whole like underside to this as well too, which I'm sure we'll get to, but it's also like if you don't turn them over, then like you don't see that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I wonder if can people see his head? Probably not. No. Okay, so I'm gonna like,
we can move it. Oh,
while we're working on things drying, I'm just gonna touch up some stuff.
Oh, nice. That's smart. Good use of time. Because Cat's so efficient.
I also just don't want to like sit here and like just be like, oh, I'm waiting for paint to dry.
Yeah, like it seems like a meme.
I'm watching paint dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we can put in some highlights and stuff.
Oh, yeah. How is chat doing? What are you guys working on? Does anybody else out there play Middle Earth? The Middle Earth strategy board game.
Go crazy for Black Friday or
oh yeah,
Cyber Monday? Did you buy anything?
I didn't buy anything. We're trying to be good.
Yeah.
You know, we're budgeting now. We have a baby to take care of. The room you're sitting in. Right. And but what I did do, anybody else out there going to LVO knows this. It's at the Rio, and I had already bought my Rio hotel room like forever ago. Mm-hmm. But the Rio was running a Cyber Monday sale, and so I canceled our reservation and bought
redid it.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, saved me a couple $100. It was great.
I know when LVO was just getting started again after the pandemic shut down and stuff like that, I think there were a lot less people going to the LVO than the Rio anticipated. And so I know that like the weekend before or a couple weeks before the LVO, they like majorly dropped their prices, and a lot of people were able to like cancel their rooms and then like redo them. So, yeah.
So I got to take advantage of that too.
That's awesome.
Liberty, thank you for the 5 memberships. That's awesome. Now we have some new friends. Welcome to the Hobby Collab. Welcome to member streams.
Oh, and you can watch on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can watch Saray's journey. There's also a little playlist that we've started of previous videos. There was a thank you video we did over Thanksgiving break. Mm-hmm. So you can go take a look at that.
It was a totally normal video. No shenanigans or anything like that. Yeah. Just everything here is just very normal and shenaniganless.
Yeah.
Although that's not a very good selling point for the channel, so I'm being completely sarcastic.
So who joined us? Foxy, Jules the End of Empires. I've seen that name. Aspelar, Eagle Ace, and Leah. Hi, Leah, if you're there.
Hello.
She probably is. Yeah, that's Brett's wife. For those of you, I know you know.
I was gonna say.
For those of you who don't know, but you know Brett. That's his wife, Leah. Say hi to her. Be nice to her. Everyone else, I don't know. Take or leave, but
relentlessly bully. No, I'm just kidding. I hope people know I'm kidding.
Let's not tell them.
It makes it more interesting and fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm getting to that point
Night
in my life where I'm like, if I don't need it, I don't want to buy it.
Yeah.
And it's making me feel very old.
I know.
And so that's great. Like I went to Target the other day and I was like, oh, I'm going to look at the holiday decor. And I hated everything and I didn't get anything. And it was very strange. So it was very sad.
Yeah, I took a look at Kingdom Death. Cody Bernard here, and Cody Cold Painting in Discord, shared the link with me to the cyber sale, and I was like, Cody, don't do this to me, man. Like, I want all these things, but I'm on a budget.
Well, also the thing that Kingdom Death does really well, or really awfully, depending on where you're at, is they come out with like holiday special sculpts for like every holiday. So like Easter or whatever. I think like other than like 4th of July. But
one of the Easter ones was in the sale, and I was like, oh, this is so freaking cute. This girl with her bunny ears.
Yeah, they used to not do recasts, and so it was always like a big like, you better get it now or you're never gonna get it again. Yeah. But they've started doing
Sneaky.
But yeah, like their Halloween stuff. I think they got me with the Black Friday sale one point for their like white box collection, their first one, and I have not put any of them together. They're just in their box.
Oh man, I know. I still need to. We've played one game. I loved it.
It's a really fun game.
Haven't had time to play it again.
Yeah, it's a really fun game. The only thing about it was like you have to get the same people together over and over again. It's like any legacy game.
Right. That's the tough part.
And it's like it's hard.
I'm going to blame Drax. He's in our Discord. Guys, if you haven't joined our Discord, you should take a look. It's fun. We do hobby hangouts all the time. We like chat together and hobby together and sometimes work together because like we just want to not be alone. During the day. It's great. There's also lots of channels to post your work, and we'll feature it on stream. And food has taken off.
Yeah. It's
a very popular channel.
Yeah, I try not to look at it when I'm at work because then I'm like, well, now it's lunchtime. Yeah. So
now I need this.
Awesome. Oh, thank you, Liberty Fires. Cat, it's been a while. A controversial topic here in the collab. Should you varnish your miniatures or does it depend on the project?
Very controversial. I know what Saray's going to say.
So, any miniature that I have painted for competition, I have not varnished.
Really?
Yes.
That is super controversial.
Because I know I'm not going to touch it in like a way that will like majorly affect it. And I don't want to affect any of the finishes that I've had on anything, and I also don't want it to all look uniform. Like if I want something to be shiny, I've already made it shiny, and so on and so forth. So that's my big thing. If I know it's going to be a game piece, if I'm painting something for someone, like the Night Warden that I painted for Zach's 40K Club a couple years ago. I varnished the heck out of that because I know it's going to be played with. I know it's going to be touched. I know it's going to go in and out of like carrying cases, stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So anything that sorry. Anything that I know is going to be touched in a way that I can't control or in a way that like I don't trust someone to handle it properly, I will varnish it. But any competition piece I haven't varnished at the end. Now there are stages where I do varnish if I'm going to put washes on, if I'm going to switch mediums, if I'm going to go from like an oil to acrylic or acrylic to oil or whatever, I do varnish in between those stages because I want to protect, you know, that. But at the very end, like the last finishing varnish thing, I don't do because sometimes I feel like it kind of makes things a little bit weird.
Weird.
If that makes sense. Like it makes it look too uniform.
Okay.
And it I don't know. Yeah.
That makes sense. Like you're basically in charge of the like how your paint. I know it's super funny. You've been in control of how your paint is going to react or behave like the whole time, and you don't want to mess with that.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
When I get to the point where I'm like, I'm done, I'm so afraid that if I put a varnish on top of it, that it's gonna change, like the way that the light hits it, the way that, you know, whatever. So yes and no. But yeah, anything that's gonna be handled, I do varnish. I varnish it. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of like satin or gloss varnish. I prefer everything to be matte. Mostly just.
Well, Saray will like that answer.
Mostly just because I find that if it's matte, you see your blends better, and it looks really good. And that I feel like is completely undermining everything that I just said. But I don't know. I varnish in stages while I'm doing a competition piece, and at the end, I don't then go and put like an overall varnish. Does it have varnish on it? You probably. Yeah. But I've also probably touched it with other stuff. So
I feel like that logic makes a lot of sense.
Thank you.
Yeah. I have a question for you related to this. I'm going to piggyback. So I'm working on a plinth project, and it's this girl. I could probably show you after the stream. This bust, and I want her, to, I think I talked to you about it last time you were here, resemble Amalthea from The Last Unicorn. And, you know, she's very, like, glowy, like, magical looking. She kind of gives off this ethereal vibe. And so I wanted that to come through in my bust, and so I used, like, a pearlescent paint to do like the base coat and you know, layers along the way. So I'm kind of stuck on how to varnish it. I was thinking satin, or maybe I just don't varnish it like you're saying.
Yeah.
Or do you think there's something wrong with having a pearlescent sheen to the paint? Or like a competition piece or something.
I think it kind of depends. I find that gloss, because it reflects light, like you can see here, because it's reflecting the light, you can kind of see it right here. I'm just gonna point it a little bit.
Yeah.
How it's reflecting the light. You see the light more than you see any variation in paint color, in blend or skill or anything like that. It's fine on him because he's a dragon. He's supposed to be glossy and stuff. But if you really wanted to show off your skills, and you wanted to varnish over it, then I would 100% do a matte varnish.
Do matte.
Yeah.
And it'll probably lose that pearl sheen.
It'll lose an effect of it, but also a way that you can kind of fudge that like glow is putting a glow on things around her as well too. So
which is where the skill comes in.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Especially for competition pieces. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
So yeah, if I'm using different like materials or mediums or whatever, I will varnish in between steps, but at the very end, do I put a varnish on everything? No. If I've used powder pigments or anything like that, then I will cover, you know, my piece and I'll varnish over that, mostly just because I don't want it to go away. But do I do like an overall, okay, it's done, I need to varnish this? No.
Okay.
But it's also because I know that like how it's going to be handled, how I'm going to pack it, everything like that. Like, it's not going to chip anything. No one's going to touch the painted pieces of it. So,
yeah.
What
a thorough answer. There you go. We're going to have to get a stream with just Kat and Saray.
Only talking about
so that
merch.
They can duke it out. It'll just be them varnishing the whole stream. Yeah. Oh my gosh. John McCardle, thank you. 20 gifted memberships. That helps us out immensely, especially towards the end of the month, helping us hit our targets so that we can keep the lights going.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's awesome. Wow, there's so many new folks. So happy to have you all.
So, Saray, I hope I redeemed myself a little bit in your eyes. I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but I don't know. It's just a personal thing. If I have my blends down the way that I want them to, and it looks the way that I want it to at the very end, then yeah.
Steal that good. Black. Yeah. All right. Well, we. Oh my gosh. That would be actually really great.
Yeah. It's great. It's great.
All right.
One of the papa memes is the like desktop background for my partner's computer. Oh. And it's huge.
And I see it like papa going like this?
No, it was one of the ones where it was like, oh, it's papa like is the world, and it was like, oh, so it's all papa. It's like always has been. But it's like just like this, and it's been like that for a couple months, and only just recently did he go, are the eyebrows also mustaches? So, you know,
that was genius.
It was great. It was great. I didn't purposefully get mustaches. It's just how it came.
Yeah.
So, you know.
We do need a return of Papa.
I miss Papa.
Get him out of the old folks' home.
Yeah, I haven't seen Papa in a really long time.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Chapter Master Ballsack, for 20 more memberships.
Chapter Master B.
Yeah. I didn't make that up. That is actually the name.
I believe you.
Right. I don't just go around swapping out words for dirty words.
Oh, B? Yeah, here's a B word.
That helps us out a lot. It keeps us going, and I'm so glad that both you and John McCardle appreciate the show.
Yeah.
And everybody else who has donated membership and wants to spread the good word of the Hobby Collab.
Yeah. Papa will definitely make a comeback, though.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to stay tuned. You got to be a member, and you got to know when Papa's going to come back.
It's very important. Okay, well, Kat, we have a quiz for you.
Okay. I'm excited.
Yeah, we all know, well, maybe not everybody knows this, but Kat isn't the biggest Hobbit fan.
No.
Yeah. So,
okay.
We're going to talk The Hobbit since the Smaug.
Yeah, I know everything about it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
The Hobbit. And test your knowledge.
Okay.
And we really want you to get into character. You're really good at getting into character, so pretend you are the Hobbit, or pretend you're in the Hobbit for these questions.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. While we go through the quiz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
All right. So, Kat, you just defeated a spider of Mirkwood with your sword. Time to name the sword after the last thing the spider said. Was it, aw dang, sting, fart, or Epstein didn't kill himself?
So I've personally just defeated. Okay.
You, yeah,
okay.
That's you in the picture. Can't you tell?
Yeah, that's so. Yeah.
You look a little apprehensive.
I think I'd be a little bit apprehensive about fighting a giant spider.
It's so big.
Yeah, I think.
Thank you for the laughs.
I think the spider would just say, "Oh, dang."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you got me. Dang.
Yeah, darn.
Yeah. All right, let's see if Cat's right.
Mm-hmm.
She might be.
Mm-hmm.
No, Cat. It's sting. Come on. Everyone knows this.
I should know.
It goes, sting.
Ooh, okay.
Because it stings him.
Oh, okay.
And it stabs him.
Right. Okay.
You probably don't remember because you hate the movie so much.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah. How do you feel about spiders in general?
They're okay.
Yeah.
They're okay. Some I find really cute,
Mm-hmm.
like jumping spiders. But from a distance, if they're on me, I hate them with a passion. But my best friend has like the most severe arachnophobia I've ever seen in anybody. And so that's always fun. Whenever I see a spider and I'm with her, I'll just be like, "Oh, look, there's a spider!"
Oh gosh, you like lean into it.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, "Oh, come here!" And like I'll try and like be like, "Come here, little spider!" Yeah, no, it's great because I love torturing her. But
yeah, that's what we do to the people we love.
Exactly.
That's why we're giving you a Hobbit quiz.
Exactly. So, yeah. Spiders are okay. I just don't want them like on or near me.
Yeah.
But if I see a cool spider like out and about, and it's like huge, and I'm like, "Oh, that's a cool spider."
Yeah.
I want to look at it, but I don't want to like get any closer than like maybe a foot. So.
Yeah, I was hiking in Los Gatos like not too long ago, and there was a tarantula
Ooh.
that crossed my path, which I'm not used to seeing around here.
They're here. They're like all up in the hills and stuff. And if you go in the hills like during the summer, they like to sunbathe on paths, which is so much fun when you're hiking.
I know. I knew they were like around Mount Diablo and stuff, but I didn't realize they were down in the South Bay as well.
Yeah.
All right, question 2 for Kat.
Okay.
You found the Arkenstone.
Woo!
Just in case you don't know what that is.
It's this thing, right? This glow thing, right?
We found it on the base too. Yeah. Based on hotness, which leading man gets it? Richard Armitage, Luke Evans, Lee Pace, or Viggo Mortensen?
I don't know who any of these people are except for Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go for that.
You think Viggo?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lee Pace plays the Wood Elf King.
Oh, okay, so maybe him.
Yeah. And Luke Evans is Bard.
Okay.
If you remember Bard.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Armitage. Okay, actually, I can't remember who this is, but I have a feeling it's Thorin.
Probably. I mean, yeah.
He's a hottie.
As far as the quiz goes.
Yeah.
Right?
I just I forget the actor's name. I just know he's Thorin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Lee Pace.
You're gonna go for Lee Pace.
Yeah.
You know what? That's who I would have picked.
Right.
But Zach made this quiz.
See.
So based on hotness, you're wrong. Apparently, it's Luke Evans who is Bard.
See, because like.
Thank you for the laughs.
I know Zach made this quiz, but it's all a lot of stuff like based off of my opinion, and then Zach's just basically saying you're wrong.
Yeah. Your opinion doesn't matter here, Kat. This is an
wrong.
Objective quiz.
Clearly.
And you clearly don't have enough Hobbit knowledge.
Right. Based off of your own personal opinion on hotness. Who gets it? And it's like, no. Bard reminds me of
Gaston from the live action Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Yeah,
but
I walked out of that one.
He reminds me of what's his name?
I don't know.
From it's Legolas, but in the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh. Yeah, the pirate Legolas.
William, whatever.
I don't remember his name. It's just, I think you had it right. Is Legolas the pirate?
Yeah, Legolas the pirate is what he reminded me of in the movie. And it's just like, oh, there's like 2 Legolases. That's interesting. Yeah. Mixed with Zorro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else has he been in that I can't remember recently? He had short hair in something
We're talking
recently.
about Luke Evans?
Talking about Luke Evans,
okay.
yeah.
No idea.
Yeah. But I do like Lee Pace a lot.
Yeah.
And Viggo Mortensen is in the wrong movie, so that was to trip you up.
I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, Cat is 0 for 3.
Yeah. In my opinion. Antonio Banderas, yeah. But like mixed with Legolas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pirate Legolas.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, last question. Oh no, Thorin is dying, and you're there for his final moments where he tells you you're his friend. What do you say back? Cool, bro. Dude, don't be weird. Sorry, which one are you? Or nothing. Wait until you get back to the Shire and then tell some random idiot hobbit that Thorin is your friend.
I'm gonna go with number 4.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with number 4. I think my social awkwardness in that moment would be like too much, and I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
This is a lot of pressure that you're putting on me, and so my instinct then is to just not say anything.
So I'm like dying.
Right.
And I'm like, Cat, you're my friend. Yeah. And you just stare at me.
I just go, shh, it's okay.
Okay.
I don't know, we just go,
All right. You're positive it's not one of the other 3. You don't think the other 3 happened in The Hobbit?
No. I'm gonna go with number 4 here.
All right, you got it.
Oh, sweet.
That's what happens.
My opinion is right in this.
You did it. Yes. Well, yeah, I hope I don't die in front of you. The last thing I hear is nothing when I'm confessing.
Well, because I feel
my
like
love for you as a friend.
You would want like just some peace and quiet, and you know,
True.
It's like I'm already there. I'm putting in effort.
Although you have an eternity of peace and quiet to look forward to. Might as well start early.
Exactly.
Oh my word. Well, good job on the quiz, Kat. I want to give you at least 1.5 credit. Because I think the second question might have been a little flawed. And we're gonna send you home with those screenshots so that you can put them in your scrapbook.
Oh, sweet.
So you can remember your time on The Hobbit.
I can change the background on my computer. I think that would be fine.
Chapter Master Ballsack, does Smaug have rules? Yeah.
He rules the household like any child would.
Right. Those kinds of rules is what he was talking about.
Yeah, I mean he's an army.
Yeah.
Like in and
all
of
by
himself.
himself.
By himself. Yeah.
Yeah, and we are going to learn how to play this, and I am going to make a commitment. I'm going to make a commitment. Zach's in the other room. He can't stop me. I'm going to make a commitment to play this game on air with Smaug.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say when.
Right, because that's too much of a commitment.
Because I don't know. But
right.
I desperately want to play this on stream.
Yeah.
Because we need to come full circle, you know? Like, the hobby does not end with these types of miniatures. Like, things that are meant for playing. Like, it doesn't end with the painting.
Oh, it does for me. But
I mean, in
normally,
general. Yeah.
But, you know, I think I'll make a commitment and be like, you know, I'm ready to explore something new. And actually play with something that I've painted. Although, when I was playing Conquest, you know, I did paint those models and I did play with them. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be rewarding, right? Like, I talk about this a lot. Like, why do I play AOS when it stresses me out so much? It's because I want people to see my army. Like,
it's just
I want people
clout.
to go like, wow, that's so well painted. It looks great. Like,
this is why you play in public spaces, like the Guild House.
Like, I know. I did such a good job. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, you can touch it.
It's like
I'll let you.
It's like having a nice car.
I'll let you touch it.
Wow. Because it's varnished.
Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, I am committing to playing this on stream. It's going to happen. No one can stop me. Not even Zach. And you'll be invited, Kat.
I'm excited.
You're going to be like, I told you I don't want to play.
I'll just watch.
You can be the producer. Whatever you want.
Yes.
We can take turns playing Smaug. We'll tap in, tap out. Tag team.
It's not like the most chaotic game ever.
Yep. It'll be a mess.
Which is great.
Yeah. It's fine. Nobody out there plays this game, so they won't know what's going on anyway. I'm just kidding, guys.
I think no one.
We're going to make fans out of you.
I have heard that the Middle-earth miniatures game is actually really fun, so yay.
Smaug is banned at events? That's rude. He's not even a legend. He's, like, real. Like, when models get old, they don't let them play in tournaments. Isn't that sad? Like, certain models.
I mean,
Magic makes me sad.
Magic kind of does that.
Well,
not really,
I don't
but
like it.
It's also just, like, a balance of rules and stuff.
Well... That's my response. Well,
that's why you play Legacy.
Yeah,
just play Legacy.
Just play it with your friends. Which is what we'll do.
Middle-earth, yeah.
Yeah, we'll play with friends. So it's funny because we have this poll ending soon. Actually, we can probably end it.
Just end it right now.
Yeah, guys, like 30 more seconds. Get your votes in for our very important poll, which we're about to end. Which evil faction? Smaug is obviously not included because he's obviously the winner. But aside from Smaug, we picked 4 random evil factions for you to choose from.
Right. We're trying to pick second place right now.
Yeah. What is of interest to you if you were to play? Or, whatever. Like, what about the models? What about the collection? Like, seems cool. Or the rules, if you've looked into them at all. I haven't looked into the rules yet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we'll actually pull that up and take a look because I'm not as familiar as I'd like to be with all of these things. All right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, and Isengard takes it. Isengard, that would be cool. I think Isengard would be pretty cool because if you're playing Isengard, then you're playing against the trees, right? And that would be very cool to watch happen.
Do they have tree models?
Yeah, they do. Like the Ents.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take a look at these models. If I can find it, there it is. Yeah. Here we go, Cat. So let's see what would. Oh, whoops, that's not gonna work. It makes it smaller.
They look like the goblins from Age of Sigmar.
Yeah. I'm gonna move this around. Sorry, I'm shuffling things around, folks. Okay. All right. So this is which faction is this? This is Isengard right here, right? Mm-hmm. So here's the whole like battle host. Whatever that means. I assume it means army, right? Like it's a bunch of orcs, goblins,
Saruman.
Yeah, there's Saruman on his horse. Ooh, I like that. I would like to paint Saruman, especially because he's got that cool horse. Oh, and
he's got some like cool robes.
Yeah, it looks nice. And he's it's a lot of white, but like they've made it real dingy looking. It looks great. Oh, here's Screama, played by Brad Dourif in the movie, who I love. Because he plays Chucky. In case you didn't know. All right, there's some orcs. That's a cool looking army. All right, who's next? Moria. The mines, right? These are the guys that live in the mines of Moria. So it's going to be a lot of goblins.
Can you play as the Balrog?
Oh, I think you can. Maybe. Let's go take a look. That would be cool. That would actually sick. Probably sway my vote. Oops. They lost the filter. Good job. Let's see. What was this? Moria, yeah. Okay, let's take a look. There it is.
I see it.
There's the Balrog.
Wow.
Cave troll. Oh, this is a pretty cool army, actually.
I like that.
Yeah. Oh, and a dragon randomly. What? Oh, okay. Let's take a look at Balrog.
Dragon looks weird.
Yeah. I love this. Look at him. He looks great.
That looks awesome.
Yeah. Ooh. This would be a fun project to practice, like, glowing lava.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like this model. And the fire. I feel like the fire could be worked up a bit better than they have it even.
I mean,
fairly easily. But,
yeah.
I like this model. Yeah. Ooh, Moria might have my vote now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what the other ones are like.
All right. This is Mordor. This is all orcs, right? All the orcs. We got the ring wraiths, the black riders.
I like those. I don't know.
Yeah. Do we have, there's the troll, the big old troll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And spider.
Shelob.
Yeah.
Yes. That's cool. Big spider. There's Sauron. I would want Sauron. And then, of course, our Nazguls.
Yeah.
Which are out of stock. No.
The winged Nazgul was the first thing that, like, caught my eye. And it was the reason why I first walked into a Games Workshop store.
Really?
When I was, like, 10.
Yeah.
And I wanted it so badly. And they were so rude.
How sad.
And they're like, well, it doesn't come like this. It doesn't come painted. And I was like, that's fine.
No kidding.
I want it. And they were really rude. I didn't end up getting it.
Did you come back and Pretty Woman them?
No, that Games Workshop store doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, so you got the last laugh, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Right. This is a cool army, actually. Yeah, that's a tough choice between those two.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Balrog and the Winged Nazgul, I just want, like, a hybrid army of just those.
Who's our last one? Let's see. Let's move this out of the way so I can see it. Moria, the Serpent Horde. This should be the Serpent Horde. Let's see. Actually, let's see. Uruk-hai, Scouts. We've got Saruman again and Grima. So, like, that's what's interesting about this game is, like, the models can kind of mix and match a bit. Okay. Dunland.
Was the Serpent Horde
the Warg Riders.
Elephants?
That's what I thought, but actually maybe not. I'm trying to remember where these guys are. Are these? Yeah, it's like Uruk-hai and...
Interesting.
This is the least interesting to me.
Yeah. They're just dudes.
They're just a bunch of dudes, yeah. There's no cool, like, big monsters. How many votes did this one get? Oh, got second place. What do you guys like about the Serpent Horde that we're, like, not into?
Yeah. Serpent Horde and Moria.
Maybe we're missing something.
What are those, though? Like the little...
Like random trees?
Oh.
They're certainly not brown.
Interesting. And they should be brown. That's why I didn't know what they were.
Oh, they're serpents. It looks like
it's
there's
the
like,
horde.
Yeah, serpents or something in the tree. I'm like the least familiar with this. Oh, there's some birds. That's cool.
Cribbing.
Wait, no, those are birds. It just looks like a serpent from
here.
here.
What
is this? Oh, is this when they're on their way to Moria?
Oh, because of the crows?
Yeah.
No
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, let's see. Idea. Yeah, these are the spies. Yeah.
No, because they would have the little they would have the war riders.
Yeah, this one did have the war riders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I think after all is said and done, then I might pick. Honestly, I'd pick Moria. I'd pick Moria. What would you pick?
Probably Mordor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those two are the bottom ones.
I know.
Oh my gosh, we failed again. Our opinions failed. Just like the quiz.
You're still looking at Isengard. is what a lot of people are saying.
So. Oh, were we? Okay. I think it was like one of those.
Yeah, you can play the elephants in the serpent horde. Yeah, okay.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I did click the right filter, so we'll just blame the website.
I do have an elephant that I don't think I've built.
Anyway.
I don't even know if I still have it anymore. Never mind. I don't want to lie.
Don't lie.
I've bought an elephant at some point and did not build it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Oh, let's see. We've got... All right. So now I need to blend this in with the next red. And this, it's funny because now we're supposed to do a gloss varnish at this point, but we're going to skip that.
Yeah, because who needs varnish?
Yeah, no. But next is dry brushing Steel Legion Drab. Yeah.
Interesting.
Which, I think I'm like, I don't remember seeing that color.
Well, it doesn't exist.
That's fine. We'll move on.
It's a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie. Maybe I ran out or something, or I put it away without grabbing it. That happens. Agrath Earth Shade, then Evil Sun's Scarlet. Okay, I'm actually I want to come back in with more of this Mephiston red to kind of blend this, because this is now like causing a line here. I'll show fam. You can kind of see here, there's like this harsh red line. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do a little bit of a blend. Yeah.
Be toned down a little bit.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Like, do it right, please. Good quiz. It was kind of fun looking at the models. Yeah. I did that mostly for myself so I could spend some time on the show researching other armies.
Well, can you pit evil armies against evil armies? Because wouldn't Smaug be evil?
No, I wouldn't do that. Okay. I just think since he's evil, it's kind of fun to see what other evil armies are out there.
Fair.
Yeah.
Of the good armies, which ones would you pick?
You know,
trees.
I'd probably, yeah, it's either between the trees, because then I wouldn't have to worry about ever playing Sylvaneth, right? It's like, it counts.
Same.
Yeah, same thing.
Just borrow Lindsay's Sylvaneth and be like, these are treants now.
Yeah, I like her army. She's doing such a nice job on it. Probably the Fellowship, because I like all the characters. You know?
Oh, that's fair. I wonder if the characters, like, if they're more points, though. Like, if they have...
I want that plot armor.
Like, special, yeah. I did play a really fun Lord of the Rings game called War of the Ring. Mm-hmm. And they have, like, a new card version of it. And actually, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. So, that was really fun. You know how sometimes, like, they come out with, like, here's a licensed game, and it's just, like, they only did it because it's licensed, and they feel like it'll sell, but War of the Ring is actually really fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's sufficiently patched with a little chip that he had on his wing.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. What is this? It's like a little ball.
He has a ball on him?
Oh, it's like black. I don't know if it's like...
Oh, no.
What's going on? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
What did we do with his little spikes again?
So his spikes were the black scales? Is that what you mean?
No, these...
Oh, those guys. Yeah. Okay. Those were same base coat. Mm-hmm. The Curious Leather, mm-hmm. and then Nuln Oil Wash, mm-hmm. and then Baylor Brown.
Okay.
Which I don't know if we have over here. I might.
No, we have Carrick's.
Might need to go grab it. But then, and then a Seraphim Sepia Wash, which I think we also need to go grab, and then the Carrick's Stone and Bleached Bone, which are those two.
Okay. Well, yeah. I think I just need to touch up.
Okay.
The Bleached Bone stuff and the Carrick's Stone, because it's just a tip.
Okay. Just the tip.
Yeah.
That's not too hard.
No. It's like the easy part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have fan stuff coming up in about 15 minutes. So hold tight for that. Cat loves fan stuff.
Love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. It like goes on so nicely, and then it's like it dries, and it's like it doesn't exist. This has been like, I don't know, a ton of fun.
Good. Yeah, I thought so too.
And then we touch him, and then he's chipped again.
Yep. We'll varnish him. We will varnish him.
Yeah.
We did a gloss varnish on him because he's shiny, right? Like
right.
That was how we.
He was varnished.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, just like packing him up and stuff like that, it just caused like minor chips. Honestly, it's just because he's so huge.
Yeah. I mean, we have him on a shelf, and it's just so easy to bump into him.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to move. I think we'll have to store him up on a higher shelf so that we don't bump into him and just switch some things around.
Yeah.
Because we don't actually have a home for him right now. We're kind of in the middle of revamping how we store things. Because I don't know if you knew this, but we paint a lot of models.
Right.
So we need a safe place to put them all. And a lot of our apartment has been taken over already. So we need to figure out a new solution. We're working on that, and we will share the results with you guys because it's not a unique problem to just us.
No.
Yeah.
I think I need a different storage solution for all the models I don't paint.
Right? Well, we got these shelves at Home Depot. They're pretty handy.
Yeah. I'm trying to be entertaining, but also not.
It's okay. We should have, chat should be entertaining us. Don't forget to love and subscribe. Send us a super chat.
I like that. Varnish is just chemtrails in the bottle.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that opinion. That's a correct opinion to have. See, if Zach made a quiz,
stay away from
he'd be like, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zach did average in school, so that's probably why his quizzes are so funky.
I'm not saying anything.
No, you don't have to. I'll do it.
It was just interesting. Just being told my opinion was wrong.
I know, right? What's up with that?
But I get it. When one feels as strongly as one does about really bad movies, I would tell people that they were wrong too.
Mm-hmm. It's the only way you're gonna win is by bullying,
right? And just being louder than the other person.
If your opinion is wrong, what else can you do?
Yeah, you just cover your ears and go, no, you're wrong. I'm surprised he didn't put anything in there about like the weird love story. That's weird. The weird love story. The weird.
I didn't hate it. I know it's not in the book, and she's a made-up character, but like I didn't hate it. I thought it was cute.
I just thought it was like unnecessary. Mainly, but I have that opinion about any unnecessary romance thing, right? Like, I think you can tell a really good and probably more compelling story if there isn't this weird romance that's like distracting you from everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just really wanted to see them get it on. I felt like the way I kind of squared it in my mind was that they didn't really go into a lot of the backstory of
the made-up character.
No. Boy, oh boy.
Keely?
Aragorn.
Oh, okay.
And like my mind is Eowyn, thank you. They didn't go into like their meeting and like their love story building up or any of that, because I think that is in Lord of the Rings a bit more, the book.
Yeah, I mean they go into it in the like extended edition.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But not like their initial meeting or anything cute like that.
No, they also don't talk about how they're cousins either.
No, stop.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Yeah.
Although, technically, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
But I kind of took it as like, okay, they're kind of making up for that by letting us watch these two like sort of fall for each other, even though they're like from different worlds.
I didn't think they needed to make up for anything. Like, I believed that Aragorn loved her and that she loved him back.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was fine. Like, but it also was like the main gist of the story was like the journey and the fellowship and like these bros, you know, and yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, you guys heard it here. Cat hates love.
I guess so. I also can't.
I'm like, your opinion's wrong.
I also can't watch, like on-screen kissing. Oh. It makes me cringe so badly.
It is a little weird.
I can't watch it. Like it's like a physical, visceral reaction of like I cannot watch this. So, you know, there's that too. Maybe there's that. And I just find it really awkward.
Yeah.
Like I feel like, oh, I shouldn't be watching this.
Cover your eyes.
Yeah.
Patsy used his free member chat. Yay, thanks for being a member for 3 whole months. That's awesome. I can't believe we've been around that long sometimes. Like, flies, man.
It feels like forever and then like not at the same time.
Yeah. Love you guys. Aw, we love you too. Kat, great to see you again. Question for you both. What is your favorite fantasy mythological creature other than unicorns? What? What a cheat.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, was that yours too?
Yeah.
Of course, because it's the best. Okay. Give me a minute. Now I gotta think. I had an answer. Oh.
I'll let you go first.
I mean, I think it could be this. I'm gonna go with Aslan from
Narnia.
Narnia.
Yeah, okay.
I love Aslan. He's cool, and he's a freaking lion, right? He's scary. I don't know if you guys ever saw the cartoon. There's this old cartoon. I think it was it a BBC cartoon? I forget. Anyway, and he's so chill. But he's huge. Like, he's huge compared to the kids, right? But he's, like, very friendly with them and, like, pretty down to earth, like, as a lion. And, but then when he needs to, he turns it on and he, stomps the queen. He just, like, smashes her.
Right.
In the cartoon, anyway. I forget how it plays out in the live action one. But I liked Aslan. And, boy, it was really traumatic when you think he's dead. He kind of does. He pulls like a white wizard and comes back. I liked Aslan, and I loved that series a lot as a kid.
Okay.
Have you ever read the book series?
No.
The kids don't stay in it the whole time because they grow up and they can't. One by one they can't go back through the closet, which I was always so like there's this like that feeling in your chest when like something's very sad and bittersweet. Like I remember feeling that reading the books as a kid.
Okay.
And like eventually you don't see Aslan anymore either.
I remember feeling that way reading the Golden Compass books because it is very similar of like it's this whole thing of like they have these animal companions and it's very much linked to their like souls and like as kids their animal companions like change around and like become all these different things and stuff like that, but then when they get older it's like okay it's this one thing and and then like I remember loving that book series but it was like okay the inevitability of like growing up
it's so sad.
I think just a generic mythical creature that I really like would probably be like a hippogriff or something.
Mm-hmm.
There was something like, and also I just recently rewatched like the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
But like when Harry pets Buckbeak and rides Buckbeak, I just remember as a kid, I was like, I want to do that so badly. I want to know what that feels like.
Remind me, what's the difference between a hippogriff and a griffin?
No idea.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Is one without wings?
A hippogriff has
wings.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what a griffin looks like.
A griffin is like
it has a lion head.
It has an eagle head.
Oh, but instead of hippogriff.
A lion head. There's a lion head with.
No, because
Chimera has like a lion head and a scorpion tail, and I forget what the body is made out of. Or there's like a goat or something, goat head sticking out of it too. Chimeras are weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, hippogriff. Anyways, I'm sure
Griffin
Chat will
is
tell us, don't
lion.
Half lion. Oh, okay, so griffin is the one without wings. And the hippogriff is the one with wings? Sure. The one you like is the one with wings. Yeah. Great. We're good. That's all we need to know. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. No, I remember like seeing that and being like, it looks so soft.
That is important. Hippogriff is half eagle, half horse. Okay. Thank you. I could not remember. Okay. So maybe you like the griffin?
No, I like the hippogriff.
You like the hippogriff. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's in Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not as familiar with Harry Potter. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Those are cool looking. So soft.
Yeah. I don't know if they're actually soft, but like the way that they made it look in the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, that looks so fluffy. Amazing. It's also, I've been playing a lot of like the Harry Potter Legacy stuff, and it's like halfway into the game, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna introduce this mechanic of like where you go and rescue these like mythical creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh yeah, now you have like a flying mount, and like one of them can be a hippogriff. So, yeah, it was really cool. Or a thestral. But thestrals are kind of creepy.
What are those?
In the Harry Potter universe, they're like these like undead looking horses that can fly, but the only way that you can see them, because otherwise they're invisible, but the only way that you can see them is if you've seen like death, if you've seen someone die.
Oh.
So they're kind of metal.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
How are we looking, Kat? What do you think so far?
I think
it's tough because it's no longer glossy where we painted, but we can get the gist of it and go back in.
There's certain spots that are like drying much more opaque than the rest of it around it. Mm-hmm. Mostly just because I think we're stippling. So yeah. But like I want it to be darker, but I don't. I know that we'll probably wash it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think the blend.
Not terrible.
Is not bad.
Great.
Between the two. So.
I'm going to go grab... Oh, no, I don't need to. I need Agrath Earth Shade. Which I have.
Yeah.
And we have a ton of. I did spill it the other day on...
I've done the
Hobby Chat.
I've done it before. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to wash...
like all over the table. Mm-hmm. I think it was Nuln Oil, but either way, same thing.
Yeah. It happens.
I was trying to close it, and I was pushing like pretty hard down on it, and it just went nope. And,
noped on out of there.
Yeah, just spilled all over the table. It was great. It also wasn't mine either. Like I was borrowing it from somebody, and I was like, "Cool, I'll just go buy you a new bottle."
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Now it's all tying together.
I think on camera it doesn't look so bad. It doesn't look so jarring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is great, because that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's going to look great on the tabletop. I am really excited for this guy.
Yeah.
Probably needs a couple layers of this shade. Yeah. All right, we are almost ready for fan stuff, guys. So get excited. I know Kat's excited.
I'm super excited. I'm really excited. I'm also like watching you paint through the camera feed.
You're like, oh my god, what is she doing?
No, it's great. I'm like, it's interesting. Like,
it's weird, right?
Yeah, well, because it's like when you look at it from this angle, it just looks wet.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to see
like what colors are happening. Yeah. I'm gonna let it dry for a minute, and remind everybody that we do have a giveaway coming up. December 9th. Join us for a marathon stream. We're gonna paint a box of Blood Bowl, and one lucky winner is going to get it shipped to them. And it'll be ready to play out of the box. Comes with everything. So grab a friend. Grab a lot of friends. Grab a lot of enemies. Grab a lot of family members. Whoever.
Just have people watch you play.
Have people enter for you in case they don't want it, right? And then they can give it to you. And then one of them can play with you.
It would make such a great, like, Christmas gift, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check that out. And it's going to be a party because it's a marathon, so there's going to be a bunch of us, which is always fun. I always enjoy the swapping in and out and getting
different people.
My favorite thing is getting questions that don't pertain to me.
Oh, yeah.
And trying to answer them.
Because, like, chat's going by, and then you're painting, and then you go in, and you're like, oh, yeah. This question's for Zach. I'm going to answer it.
I'm going to do my best. Okay. Well, why don't we do fan stuff?
While this dries.
Yeah. It's a good time for it. All right. Yes. Okay, I'm going to pull up all the names to make sure we got them all, but I think this is Saul. That's not where I want this. There we go. All right. Yeah, Saul's been working on this for a while.
Ooh.
And it looks great.
I like that, like, I don't know, like green swamp sludge?
Yeah.
Is it like toxic waste?
What a cool choice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Like, I would have just done blue, right? Because I'm like, yeah, it's water.
But... Or, just like brown.
Yeah. Clear. Yeah.
I like the green. It ties everything together.
It's really, yes, you're right. Because your eye goes like back and forth from like the orc to the green, and it keeps you moving your eye around. And I love the great white approach to this.
The shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like a shark. So,
yeah.
I like that. That's really cool.
And apparently it is AK Swamp Gel. That's that stuff at the bottom.
I know what that is. Yeah.
Really nice job, Saul. It's been cool to watch your journey through painting with us.
Ooh.
Okay. So I took the butt shot, right? This is Noam Chomsky. I liked it. I liked this shot a little bit better than the front shot because the front shot, the face was a little bit blurry. So go check it out in our Discord if you guys want to see the front half of this little orc. But nice job on the bag, like the sack of horrible things to murder people with.
Yeah, the weathering and the highlights and stuff like that.
It's nice. Really cool. Yeah, and the metals look really good too.
Yeah. Oh, I like that wrench. I don't know if it's part of the sculpt or whatever, but like that kind of like raw metal like lines through it. Those are really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks
that's awesome.
Authentic.
I like the contrast, as one would say.
Yeah, this is something that will strike you, like from, what are we, like 2-3 feet away from the minis when they're on the tabletop?
Yeah. Like,
you're going to see this. You're going to see the detail because it's so contrasted. I like it. Who's next? Oh, this is Umi. This is our Umi. Umi's been working on the night.
Yeah.
It's a night, right? I got that right? Yeah. And I know he was feeling plagued by the base, but it ended up coming out really nice.
No, it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Is it like layered cork?
Or... Yeah. Exactly. It looks great. And then he was in Hobby Hang when he was painting the stripes and stuff, and
I like
really
how
nice
bright.
Choice,
yeah, I like how bright the yellows are because I know
yeah.
painting yellow can sometimes be a pain. So That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that. It looks so smooth too. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting a smooth application is not always easy.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Tim. Oh, Timbit. This is beautiful.
Give me some beautiful freehand. Yes. That's awesome. That's amazing. I love this so much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Tim's been working on this army for a while, and
yeah,
they all have this. It all has this like beautiful eagle, and like swirly red motif all over it. It's just so lovely, and we are very lucky because Tim shows up a lot in our hobby chat, and we'll stream as he's painting, so we get to watch. It's really great.
Like, oh, you shouldn't have put that line there.
We're judgmental.
No, this is awesome.
It's beautiful work.
This is really cool.
I want to know where he was inspired by, though. I don't think we've asked that yet. Where did you come up with this idea for the eagle? Is it existing artwork somewhere? Have you seen it before?
I don't know. It looks kind of ornamental though, like almost like I don't know, Chinese or Japanese like drapery or like gilding. I don't know. It's really cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim. Soups, our very own Soups. Been working on Blood Angels.
Ooh.
Yeah. This was just posted.
Yeah. Some stark red.
I know.
I love it.
It's so red.
I love it.
Yeah.
Red's my favorite color, so I'm a little biased, but I love this.
And I think there's some freehand on the shoulder pad too. You can't see it too well in this picture, but he was working on some freehand in our hobby chats. So take a look. There's more pictures up in Discord of Soups' Blood Angels.
Every time I see like a model like this, I always just wonder like how practical is all of that stuff.
Yeah. Like it looks like he's gonna get caught on a branch.
Right.
Like running across the battlefield.
Yeah. Just could you imagine
like how did he not trip over that piece of debris on the ground?
Right. Like being in a tight corridor. It's like, man. You gotta take wide turns.
Yeah. Nice job. We're not making fun of it. We're making fun of all of his tchotchkes.
His accoutrement.
Yeah. Okay, this is Chris's. Chris likes to paint. And this is Epic. The little baby,
the tiny, little tiny.
Yes.
Oh, isn't
it cute? I love it. I
That's
love
so cool.
that so much. Look at that cool, like, it's like a groovy paint scheme.
Yeah, I like the fuchsia throughout everything, not just like on the orb, but it's like on everything.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. And then it stands out a lot, too.
It does. It's so colorful. Oh my gosh. I want to see these like in person.
Just to see how small they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they all fit in my hands. This is a really nice little display board. Good job, Chris. Thank you for sharing.
That's really cool.
Thanks for painting Epic. They're so cute.
I've seen a few Epic models, and I'm just like, well, I could never. I could never. So, that's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, we got some Kingdom Death with a comparison to Space Marine body, so we can see the size. This is Eric's.
That's cool.
Yeah. Aren't those pretty?
I like those bases a lot. I was like, oh, those are pirates.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sexy pirates.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like the hair.
I was just about to say, yeah. The color choices for the hair are so fun.
And the sash on the one with the pink hair, like it looks like waves. I think that's really cool too, especially for a pirate. So yeah.
Oh, I'm reading in chat that it's not Epic. I think maybe I misread the comments from Discord because somebody mentioned Epic in response to
maybe
the picture. Maybe there's something in it. that would work for epic or something.
Epic. I don't know.
Anyway, sorry guys. Well, still
really cool.
Still looks good. Jeez, give us a break.
Well, we can pretend that it was epic.
Yeah.
And we just never go back and correct it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
They are epic.
Yeah. Gosh.
And definitely epic scale.
But anyway,
not epic scale are these cool pirate ladies.
Yeah, from Kingdom Death. We love them. Nice job. Really nice paint job. Really fun colors too.
I like it. Very bold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lazarus Larry. Some I just had that. What is this called? There we go.
Yeah.
There it is. Slaves to Darkness, right? Is that what this is? I think so.
Yeah, totally.
It looks like it. I think so. They'll tell us in chat. Thanks for the laughs. Over our epic mishap.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really like this model because it's like an animal, but it's not. It's like a robot animal almost. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like they took an animal and then like painfully grafted all of this like metal bits onto it, which just make it,
miserable.
That much more epic.
Yeah, is this epic scale, Cat?
I'm gonna say no, just based off of my epic expert opinion.
Chaos Space Marines. Thanks, Saray. I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to like think about the way the armor looks, right? Like what it reminds me of. Anyway.
And my guess was right. It's just, it's a demon on an animal.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just painfully graft all these like things onto it.
We're going to peel your skin and attach all of these metal plates to it.
Yeah.
And graft them in. And that's going to be your life now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this paint job though.
I like how grungy it is.
Yes.
It's very fitting. Mm-hmm.
Me too. There's more pictures of this in the Discord, so please go take a look, you guys.
It kind of looks like an armadillo.
Look at the drippy red stuff going on. I like that.
Yeah.
I like when people take the extra time to add stuff like that to their models.
I mean, and the base too is really cool too. Yeah.
Very dynamic. Okay, Chef.
Love me some terrain.
Yeah, thank you for making terrain for your LGS, man. I mean, the community needs more of that. Needs more people like you doing things like that.
And I like the exposed what's it called? The wiring.
Like
rebar.
Like whatever. Okay, great. I don't know, floor structure.
I'm pretty sure it's rebar.
Metal things and flooring.
The grading. Yeah, I like it. I like the layers that you have going on here. It's very cool. It's very cool. It's not just like a pile of sand on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks fun to play on. And nice and open for people to pack their units in.
Yeah. And then sit there for forever.
Hide and shoot out the window. Thank you, Broken. It's nice to see your terrain. We usually see your models, so it's cool to see that. Oops, there we go. All right, and lastly, this is Haley's Red Comet.
It's like a loot?
Yeah. Look at those pants. I think is this another Kingdom Death model?
If it is, I've never seen it before.
Yeah,
that is really cool.
I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember. I apologize, but I don't care. I still really like it. What
I
a
like
neat
it.
loot.
I like the color scheme and the combination of everything. I'm reading a book right now that has like a bard type character in it, and this is like almost exactly the way that I picture them. Just very like, I don't know, flamboyant. And this is great. I like it. I like the pants a lot too.
More fun colored hair. Yeah, I do love the pants. Like, also the blue. Yeah, the blue with the purple is really striking.
And the highlights make everything look so shiny, which is really cool. Yeah. Yeah.
The reflection is done by you, which takes a lot of extra effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not relying on a varnish, right? Thanks you guys for all the fan stuff. Sorry about the epic thing, but we're pretty sure we were right. Yeah. Don't be sorry.
It was epic.
Yeah. We're the hosts. We don't make mistakes.
Right.
Yeah. So I think all that's left after this dries, is some dry brushing and then another wash. Sweet. Of red. Yeah, we've got 13 minutes. We might get there.
And if we don't, it's not like he's gonna change too much from this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Can I have that black though? The Abaddon black.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah.
How do you say it?
Abaddon.
Abaddon.
That's how Americans say it. I know that.
Abaddon. I also said Abaddon. Is that wrong?
No, that's how.
Is it okay?
Europeans say it.
I get them all crossed up.
Abaddon. But I prefer Abaddon. I think it just sounds better, and I think it flows better.
Yeah.
But I've seen some European and Games Workshop-y people say Abaddon, but
okay. Well, I'm gonna stick with Abaddon.
Abaddon to me just doesn't sound like a name, and it's supposed to be a name. Abaddon sounds like, for some, I don't know why, but it reminds me of badminton.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea why.
That's funny.
But
why don't they know how to use words over there?
Or vowels, or
Jeez.
Beans.
We love our European fans.
One thing that I found really interesting is at Universal Studios Hollywood, and I'm pretty sure probably the one in Florida as well too. At the Three Broomsticks, which is the Harry Potter tavern in there, if you go to get food at, before a certain point, they serve a full English breakfast.
Oh.
And I was like, that's really interesting. And I got it, and I was like, I don't like these beans.
I don't want beans for breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
but the black pudding was cool. Yeah. To me, beans is lunch or dinner, but mostly lunch.
Yeah.
So
it's funny how foods translate differently in different cultures.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with beans. It's just that they're there for breakfast. It's what? It's weird. It happens. You guys have 10 minutes to get any last minute burning questions or requests or whatever in. So now's the time. Otherwise, we're going to keep painting away.
Right.
On this thing.
Also, let us know when and if you would want Papa back, because I think he's itching to come back.
Is he due?
I think he's due.
Yeah. It is getting cold, so he'll
not die
in his sweaters.
In his multiple sweaters.
You can feel how warm this room is. How do you think Papa will do?
I think Papa will struggle, but I think Papa will go on. Papa's a professional.
Papa might be well suited to a marathon stream, perhaps. So that way he's only in for an hour.
Take a break. Yeah.
Yeah. We could put him on early, then he could be done for the day.
Right.
Yeah. Because towards the end, that's when it starts getting musty in here. You don't want to bring him in at that point.
The build up.
Yeah. The musk.
Much like how you build up varnishes.
Yeah.
It's the build up of everyone's dank body. Papa is Santa. And then I wonder if Papa would wear his cardigan over Santa's.
I wonder if he would.
Yeah. I wonder if Papa's cardigan is large enough for that.
For those of you who don't know who Papa is, Papa was a dear friend of the Hobby Titans studio, but Cat knows him.
Yeah.
And so he may show up on our stream eventually.
Papa was there.
He's a little old.
For the Halloween special.
Yeah.
Filled in for me, so that was great.
Mm-hmm. You got to go enjoy Halloween.
If you ever want to find that video, it's very easy to find. It's got a very notable thumbnail on it. So
yeah, you'll know it when you see it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. It's still wet, so I don't want to mess with it.
Yeah, I'm just touching up scales and stuff like that, because I know some of the scales were chipped. So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. 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 Don't you love that sound? That wet, sloppy sound.
Yeah, it's such a good. It's a good sound. Is there a shaker ball in it? Oh, okay.
Earlier today, I was like trying to use the vortex, and I was like, "Why isn't it working?" Zach's like, "You got to plug it in." I did one of those. Classic Meg.
Oh no!
I'm gonna steal a dry brush. Actually, I kind of want to use this one. Yeah, there's where he's at. He's coming along.
Yeah, I'm just touching up.
Yeah.
Some.
I think this side looks smoother than maybe this side, so I might keep. Well, we'll see. I kind of want to see what happens when I add the dry brush to it, like what that does to it.
Yeah, I wonder too. We can also later on go in with like an airbrush with the agrax just to blend in a little bit more here. I think that would be fine, especially for a wash.
Yeah.
It's not gonna like cover it too much.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And we have the infinity, which can get into those little tight spaces. Yeah. I'm going to try a little bit of dry brush of this just to see on this side, because this side looks pretty good. I just want to see how it looks. We can always paint over it. Yeah. But how are you feeling about him?
I think he looks awesome. I think he looks super cool.
I agree.
I love him.
I think we did such a good job.
Yeah. We raised him well.
I know. I can't wait to send him out into battle. Murder little hobbits and stuff.
Such concentration.
I'm like, I don't want to mess it up now.
No, I feel like
right at the end. Yeah, no.
I feel like it's okay.
I like using these little makeup brushes. Pat C, thank you for supporting the channel.
Yeah, it's been great seeing everyone's hobby work over the last few months. I've learned so much from so many people in the Hobby Collab family. Live streams and hobby hangout, are so much fun. Thanks all. Thank you. Thank you. I know when I'm at work and like I see you guys hanging out there and I'm like, dang it. Let me just
call in sick.
What if I plug in some headphones and then I'm like always afraid that someone's gonna walk into my office and be like, what are you doing?
I'm watching porn. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay, that's fine. Just put a sign on the door next time, Cat.
Well, I have like a giant window that looks into my office too, so it's just, it
would be even weirder for you to be watching porn. Yeah. Pat, I've learned a lot too. I mean, it's like it goes both ways, and I do love those hobby hangouts in our chat room. I learn a lot from you guys, and I also get to commiserate, which is nice. I'm not alone in like some of my complaints or like areas where I need growth, like we're all in it together and we're all at different stages, and that's what I like about our community. It's a good community, very supportive. Every day, like there's a handful of people that'll be like, good morning. Like it's just very sweet. Yeah. It's very loving. I really like our Discord so much.
It's super cute.
We have the best fans. We love you very much. So yeah, thanks for the kind words, Pat. Yeah, Smaug versus the hobbits. That's what I want to see. I want to see him stomp some halflings. Send him back to the Shire in a bloody pulp. No, he'll just eat him.
Well, because we purposely
he's just hungry.
Put Bilbo on his own base.
Yeah,
so that
he could eat him.
Yeah. Because otherwise, I think Bilbo would go in like this little like nook right
be hiding.
Here.
Yeah. So. Okay, so you guys want to see this on the glam cam? This is the glam cam. I mean, there's no space big enough.
Slowly
just
rotate.
For like if we put him against the backdrop, he would spill over the edge anyway. So we'll just do it here. You guys have this nice view of him.
Slowly. Well, I'll bring him back a little bit.
And we'll take some good pictures of him. I'll have to get a bigger backdrop to put him against. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks seamless. It looks great. Like there's only a couple more things we're going to do to finalize that blend, but he's done. Like he needs his little varnish and a couple of other like dry brushing. But wow, you guys, this has been a long, long journey. This one model.
Yeah.
I hope if any of you guys out there feel like getting a Smaug, it would be fun to see you guys work on it too.
I like that little sneak of the Arkenstone.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
definitely
there it
like
is.
It's glowing. Saray, you did such a good job.
Good job, Saray. Yeah, I know. Oh, like memories.
Yeah, and if you guys want to see,
I love those wings, Cat.
The bulk of the work on this get done. It's during the stream. But we do have smaller, shorter videos of putting them together, and like what that was like, and we also weren't trying to like kill ourselves over like replicating textures and stuff like that too. 'Cause, honestly, with how big he is, everything just kind of blends in together. Which I think we made a really good call on that. Because,
that's one of the nice things about working on a very big model. Like it lends itself to giving you the space you need to get enough detail in that it looks really, really striking. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so weird like calling it done. Just a few more things. This is done. This is basically done.
We'll go in and varnish, and then I don't know. I think there's a couple scales that probably need some touch up, but that's it.
That's it. Yeah, and that'll probably happen over the course of his life.
For sure. Just like constant touch ups.
Yeah. So it's been really awesome doing this with you guys and with you, Kat. Thank you for guiding me. You really like helped me feel comfortable doing something, taking on a project like this.
Thank you for trusting me.
Oh my gosh. Could not have done this without you. And then we will have one more video coming out where we talk about the in between that last marathon and today. And when he's totally, finished, when we do those last finishing touches. So be on the lookout for that. It'll come out eventually. It'll come out soon. It should come out hopefully by the end of the year is what I'm hoping. But yeah, it's been fun. And we had a good stream today. And as we like to say around here, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and always be creating. Bye.